Genesis 27:41 through 46. Now Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing with which his father had blessed him. And Esau said to himself, "The days of mourning for my father are approaching. Then I will kill my brother Jacob." But the words of Esau, her older son, were told to Rebekah. So she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said to him, "Behold, your brother Esau comforts himself about you by planning to kill you. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, arise, flee to Laban my brother in Haran, and stay with him a while, until your brother's fury turns away, until your brother's anger turns away from you, and he forgets what you have done to him. Then I will send and bring you from there. Why should I be bereft of you both in one day?" Then Rebekah said to Isaac, "I loathe my life because of the Hittite women. If Jacob marries one of the Hittite women like these, one of the women of the land, what good will my life be to me?" A stolen blessing, a father's tear, the shadow of the hunter is drawing near. He finds his comfort in a bloody thought, the birthright soul, vengeance bought. He's waiting for the old man's breath to fade, to draw the knife from the bitter shade. Run, deceiver, out into the night. The air of the promise takes his flight. God's severe mercy in the dusty sand, a broken home for a promised land. The weight of the bitter root will grow. You reap the sorrow of the seed you sow. A whisper travels to the mother's ear, the seed of the serpent, the sudden fear. She wore the lie, now she pays the cost. Her favored son to the desert lost. She speaks of Hittites and a bitter wife, to hide the truth of a brother's knife. Run, deceiver, out into the night. The air of the promise takes his flight. God's severe mercy in the dusty sand, a broken home for a promised land. The weight of the bitter root will grow. You reap the sorrow of the seed you sow. The circle of trust is broken down. There's no peace in this canvas town. The supplanter runs from the mess he made, trading a tent for a fugitive shade. The worldly man with a murderous heart is tearing the chosen line apart. Just a few days, the mother said, but decades will pass over Jacob's head. She won the prize, but she lost a son. Look at the damage the lie has done, bereft of both in a single son. Look at the damage the lie has done. Run, deceiver, out into the night. The air of the promise takes his flight. God's severe mercy in the dusty sand, a broken home for a promised land. The weight of the bitter root will grow. You reap the sorrow of the seed you sow. fugitive came with a stone for a bed, running from the blood that he hasn't bled. The shadow of Esau, the Hittite bride, nowhere to run, nowhere.